At Bryant Stratton, we know the financial aid process can at times seem confusing and overwhelming. Our qualified staff make the process painless and easy, and they'll be here to guide you through the entire process.
I relied and depended on them severely. We didn't make enough to actually pay for my education in full. So when she gave me the name of the financial aid advisor, I called her up and she spoke with me, and it was just back and forth, great communication. Like anytime I had a question, I'd call her. She would tell me step by step what they were doing, how far they were into getting my financial aid to when I was approved.
There are different avenues that you can go through in order to get financial aid, such as through the FAFSA, which is through the federal government, the TAP grants. Bryant Stratton also has aid that they can give through adult learner scholarships. The types of aid are grants, which you don't pay back. There's also loans that you can get that you don't have to pay while you're in school, but you start paying 6 months or so after you graduate. And like I said, through the whole process, we walk them through by helping them with the applications for this type of aid, and we let them know exactly what they're eligible and how much for through the financial aid award letter that we send them through email.
We know every student personally by time they graduate and what they've gone through, their struggles, their accomplishments. It makes us really proud to meet them at graduation and their families, and to see how far they've come, that they finally achieved their goals.
It was very easy. I just had my taxes in front of me, and Cheryl walked me through a couple of the steps that I had problems with, just clarification on questions that if they weren't there and I had to do it on my own, I don't know if I actually would have finished it, because it can be a little daunting. But and then there was a couple things, just had to send them in, and it was really quite easy.
We also have altered hours. For example, I have 2 late nights so that people who work 8 to 5 can call me after 5 and I'm still here in the office, so we try to make ourselves very available for those people who can't call me during the normal 8 to 5 day.
And there isn't a meeting that goes on in this building for student services. The financial aid isn't included. So all that personalized attention that goes off to academic advising is also delivered to financial aid. And we assist our students, and each one of them is an individual. They are not a number, they're a name. And every opportunity that we can do to deliver some financial aid or special conditions for that student is given. We have an excellent financial aid manager here who has had 20 years experience with Bryant Stratton in financial aid, and she is very passionate about her students and her job.
I actually got a scholarship for part of it that I didn't even know existed, so I was all ready to take out loans, and the financial aid office actually came to me and said, hey, you're eligible for this is what you need to do, and I did, and it helped pay for part of school, and they were very helpful, they were very knowledgeable, and it made it really easy.